North Korea does have elections. And before you ask, no, they don't mean anything.
North Korea is counting the ballots from its latest parliamentary elections, but the suspense isn't exactly palpable.
Every 5 years, all North Koreans aged 17 and over are expected to elect the 687 members of its Supreme People's Assembly. Each voter is given a ballot paper with a single name on it, which they then place in a ballot box located out in the open. No markings, no dissent, no choice in candidates.
Man, it's funny, but it's sad. Like, no matter how many times I see it, I'll never get used to what life in North Korea is like. Imagine going to an election where you have no choice. Just give you the name pre-written. That must suck. Like, the only positive I can think of is that it's a lot less stressful than normal elections. That's the only thing. No, because you never have to worry that you voted for the wrong person. You also don't have to do any research on anyone's policy positions. There's no arguing with friends and family about why you voted the way you did. Thanksgiving must be amazing in North Korea. Yeah, I mean, except for the lack of food, but aside from that, super peaceful. Yeah, because real democracy is like Netflix, you know? Sometimes it's overwhelming. Every night I scroll through the shows for like 4 hours and then I just give up and I go to bed. North Korean democracy is like what TV used to be like. There's one channel and it's playing Alf, all right? So that's what you're watching. And although these elections have nothing to do with democracy, they do serve an important purpose.
So why even bother having an election? The vote serves as a census and a gauge for sniffing out defectors. Private voting booths are available, but using them would raise immediate suspicion.
Well, I think anybody who crossed out a candidate's name or made some other alteration to the ballot paper would be asking for, at best, to be questioned. One would imagine that they would be charged with a crime associated with subverting the political process in the country.
That's right. This whole elaborate election is basically a sting operation to expose dissenters. That's all it is. They give you private booths, but if you use it, you're in trouble. It's like To Catch a Predator, Democracy Edition. That's what it is. Like, as soon as you enter that private booth, Chris Hansen is just standing there like, well, 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 who are you planning on voting for today, And, you know, as much as I am appalled by this oppressive regime, a part of me is also impressed by how committed they are to this election charade.
The results will take a few days to process, though officials are hoping to improve on 2014's voter turnout of 99.97%.
99.97%. Honestly, I'm surprised it's not 100. I mean, that goes to show you how much some people hate voting, even in North Korea. Yeah. Even in North Korea, there's still some guy who's like, oh, voting's too much of a hassle. Someone's like, but if you don't vote, they'll throw you in prison. In a prison camp. He's like, is the prison camp closer than the voting booth? Because then I'll take the camp. Also, why does it take a few days to process the results? There's one person running in each race. There are no surprises. They're not going to be going through the votes like, oh my God, Beto O'Rourke? Wow! So we're going to have to wait to find out if Kim Jong-un's party won the election. And so what would, oh wait, hold on. I'm being told that the results have just come in. Unfortunately, we just don't have the time to tell you who won.